Oh, did you see the Mariah Carey one I sent you?
Yeah. I was like, bro.
That one in the daddy? Do I look? All right.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll blast them right back to Sweden. A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody?
Really, nigga?
Friday. It's Friday. On Monday. And as always, I am the great Malcolm Alexander Carter. And as always, I am joined by
Cheyenne Black Star Brown looking at funny memes.
Get off your phone, man.
I will stop.
We live, baby. We live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yes, we are.
All right, nice.
Not that kind of live. We're just doing the show right now.
Man, fuck you. Don't get me hyped up, bro.
I missed the other live.
I don't miss the other live at all. As always, I'm also joined by
The Punisher, John Lorena.
and from behind the fucking screen,
Hurrah.
It's
Gnarly Marv.
yep,
Yo, feels good. Feels good to be here, guys.
Nice.
real nice.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're
problem.
welcome.
It's
For
nice.
having me. Gnarly Marv in the house.
It's always nice to have you on the show, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
Always
Plus,
a pleasure.
We needed to fill a seat. We kicked Vaughn off, so, that's the thing.
Yep,
Actually,
he's-
Juan's dead.
No, we kicked him off.
No, we killed him off.
We killed him off.
Either way you want to go.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yep.
I'm just happy to be here.
So, how's everybody week this week?
Weekend's been good.
How about you,
Little
Joe?
busy preparing for the finals of this semester.
Oh, shit. The
Yep.
finals.
I don't know how you keep that green notebook intact, man. Like mine was
Magic.
always just destroyed.
I used to hate the notebooks with the spirals on the side.
Right?
You can't stack them because of the spirals blocking each other.
Yeah.
And if you kept them in your locker too long, they just destroyed themselves.
Pages rip out kind of funny.
Yep.
I always like the composition ones. Like
Yeah.
better.
Right,
Oh,
those.
They have cool covers. They got like a black and white camouflage almost.
Yep. I still remember
And if you
those
really
days.
really got bored, you just colored it in.
All black, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you draw on it.
Good
Yeah,
times.
facts.
Yeah.
Got to design it.
Good times.
Facts.
Good times.
But yeah, what about you, Marv? How was your weekend?
A lot of work, a lot of podcasts and stuff, a lot of decision making time because it's gonna be New Year, so we gotta figure out what's gonna be the plan for next year. A lot of stuff, man. But for the most part, trying to grow, trying to figure out how we can do things bigger and better next year for the business.
Nice.
Nice. All right, guys, let's jump into this first topic because this one was hilarious. I mean, it caught us all off guard. So over last week, Nick Cannon decided to drop a diss track to Eminem.
The worst thing since the Avatar movie.
I know. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So
It's worse than Dragon Ball movie.
So Black Star knows way more of how this started. So is it true that Nick Cannon was just mad because he didn't want to be on Wild 'N Out?
I believe so, but I don't know why you think I know much more about it because it just spontaneously happened. And everyone was just like, really?
Like an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm going to disturb that bear that's
What up,
obviously
B?
sleeping, but I'm going to just poke it.
Yeah.
I'm live on Instagram and it's cool because B High was talking about this on the High Society podcast. He said Nick Cannon is the typical Eminem target. Like, if you think about it, he goes after like Will Smith, Christina Aguilera, all these pop people, like pop celebrities.
Yep.
And Nick Cannon fits perfectly into that slot. So it's like he's Eminem's kind of victim if you think about it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It was how he did it and more so why.
I don't know why he did it.
Like,
I think it was just for the ratings. For
My
the show.
You
guess-
think it's just for clout?
Yeah.
I think it was just for the Wild Out thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
yeah,
That's what I read.
Because if you see the whole rap, it was like him first, then it was everybody else on Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
Because
like
he didn't want-
if you go hardcore, you're going hardcore at a cast of a TV show. Who tell jokes.
That made Nick Cannon look really bad, right? He's like, I can't jump him on my own. I had to go get my homies to do
he
it.
That
needed
too.
assistance.
And
he
then
needed assistance.
they're better rappers than him, but they're not better than Eminem, right?
Yeah, it was
no,
basically.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
think anyone can,
What up, Jerry?
can be up on his level.
It was basically like a bunch of people trying to fight one dude, and it was like they all couldn't hit him.
They
Like
can't-
none of their bars were nice.
they
none of
ricocheted
them-
off of him.
I'm not even that big of like an Eminem fan no more, like I used to be. But yeah, like Eminem has a good track record for like demolishing people, bars
course.
wise.
Like,
Yeah.
and I
He
don't
knows
know
how to hit, where to hit, and how hard.
and I don't know why he tried after MGK tried. Like it was a
I was just about to bring that up.
So wait, they're not the cast of Wild 'N Out, says Beehive. He said they're battle rappers.
they were all battle rappers.
That's what they do well now.
I think they are on that show though.
Yeah,
from what
'cause
I heard,
Everyone does that in
they should have been
Now.
able to.
Because a lot of the people on Wildin' Out, they seem like they all know how to battle rap as well.
That's what they all do in every single show at the very end.
But it's usually scripted, so it's like,
Yeah, that too.
Except for the Wild Styles, those are the ones that are.
I think those
Some
are even
are.
like scripted.
I don't know.
You
It's
think?
just like,
You really think those are scripted?
Some
I
are
think
probably.
it's like I think
Some
Wild 'N
are
Out is
forced.
like wrestling.
I
Just
think
for,
you're
just for
right.
jokes. It's just like
It's
Yes.
it
it's
makes you think everything's like, oh shit, they
What
just
a-
said that. Like certain things do come off random and disrespectful, and it is like a depending on the person. It's a all right. That wasn't what was said back there.
is
But everything else is just
how
know
you
what
call
we're
it? Is Wild 'N Out or like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Are they like similar, like improv comedy shows?
It's almost like
it's,
that.
It's
It's
improv
improv,
comedy contest, right? Would you-
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
comedy contest.
Because
thing.
I
Yeah.
think even Whose Line Is It Anyway was supposedly it was freestyling, but they had scripts and stuff.
Yeah, it
Really?
Was, no, they had like because from Whose Line it was always they had to act out a skit from a hat. He just picks something from a hat. He reads it
Supposedly.
and then they have to like act it out.
I mean, they were all really good improvers.
They were definitely.
but
Yeah, but some of those skits are like too on point, and they
Yeah.
never mess up. That's what makes me think.
Like,
Even
yeah.
wrestling, they
yeah,
mess
that's
up.
why.
sometimes.
That's why
That's-
I give Wildin' Out that it's really maybe scripted, but some of those jokes don't hit.
yeah, some
Yeah,
Like
Sorry,
some,
what?
I feel like the
Some
ones they
don't.
try to throw out, they just miss, and you see them miss. So
like I only seen one actual episode I could say a while now where I was like, all right, that was real, and that was with the one female that was up there, and everybody was throwing the bars and jokes,
Yeah.
and certain ones were like actual hitters, and she was like, nah, I'm good, I'm done. And that one even continued into the media, so that was one episode I was like, all right, that was real. But other than that, everybody else that comes up there on the show as a guest is like someone who's big as hell and who they can't body. Or who'll probably sit as a captain, never battling.
nah, some of them did battle.
all the
And they
captains
all won.
battle.
Yeah, y'all think Eminem really gonna come on that show?
I don't know.
Nah.
That's too. That's like too
Eminem's
low.
one of those people who are like he's really low key, like he really don't want anybody bothering him too much.
Yeah.
Like he,
This is
if
sleeping
this is-
giant.
This is
basically.
yeah, and also technically, he's.
body is like cold.
I would-
like what's
how?
going on?
You're cold?
Yeah, my whole hands are like
I'm like,
shaking. I'm like, why am I cold right now? But back to what we were saying.
Put your jacket on.
it's out in the hallway.
That's your own fault.
Back
Okay,
to
so
what we were saying.
Brevi Studios
Yeah.
Improv? Yo, one day we should do it, yo. What do you guys think?
another improv
We ain't
comedy
got- we
thing.
ain't got-
We did a
there.
roast one time, but
We did.
I'm
pretty
nowhere
good.
near good on improv.
Yeah, but
Well,
because I was
DX,
trying to
DX
say,
is really good improv.
DX is
Yeah.
DX is one of those
DX
good
is really
improvers.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the
But Eminem's one of those
I'm
people.
walling out. I don't see him fitting in there because, like you said, because it's probably scripted and it might not.
And you know
it might
what?
not-
And you know what's really weird? Eminem is the funniest when he's taking himself serious.
exactly.
You think Eminem is kind of like being a bully for this because he knows he could win no matter what? So going after somebody like Nick Cannon, even if Nick Cannon started it, Eminem, it's kind of like if a little kid tries to beat up an adult and the adult hits him back.
I don't think of it as a bullying, but I think of it in that same situation.
Yeah.
As
In
I'm
one
tired of these
sense,
kids thinking that they could keep messing with me just because I'm an adult.
Old.
Yeah.
And they're trying to use their I'm young and everything
Advantage.
against.
It's like
yeah.
weight classes in boxing. Like when
But
you're not gonna put the
heavyweight-
skinny guy against Mike Tyson because it's not fair.
But don't let the skinny guy come walking up to Mike Tyson
And
And
he
he's
starts
trying to act
wild.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the guy who tried
You're
to
right.
score up to what's his name, Conor McGregor. Remember that guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to score up.
You're right. You're right.
Nope. Put him
No,
down.
he's got a point.
He
I
is
don't feel
poking the
like
beast.
he
But-
is.
yeah,
He
exactly.
knows, but he knows the beast.
And plus, they have
He
passed,
knows that
and it's not been
he
good.
knows what M is capable
But I
of.
think it's a little bit of, Nick Cannon's whole thing is kind of falling down. So he was like, let me get myself some, at least a little bit of cred. Basically, I'm gonna fuck with the one bear, see if I live, and if I live, I'm gonna be that guy. Regardless.
I never heard Nick Cannon curse into that song.
And you
Right.
know,
It
and
It
you-
felt weird.
And you
Yeah,
know
it
what's
felt
even
weird.
weirder? And you know what's
It
even
felt
weirder
weird.
though? It was like everybody knows Nick Cannon makes trash music, like
Yeah.
kind of trash music.
No, you were right with the first statement. Trash music.
Has he even made a recent song or album?
I'm sorry.
Recently?
Has he made a song?
You're right.
He did make a song. He made that that it had like an R&B hook to it. I forgot what it's called.
What the old one?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I
like,
meant like
back in the
nowadays.
90s
I meant
time.
nowadays. I meant like
Nowadays,
nowadays.
nah.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
got
it's
to be like early 2000s, guys.
Exactly, early 2000s.
Early
back when-
2000s, yeah.
Back when Drumline was a thing.
Back when Lil Flip was around.
Back when you're right.
Lil
You're
Flip
right.
has the most legendary album cover
over.
of all time.
The game over.
You ever seen a Lil Flip album cover that he's dressed up like the leprechaun from the cereal box?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
the Lucky Charms guy.
He wins for like worst album ever. He wins that award.
This is.
That's a bad album cover. I don't know why he did that.
What? I missed that old song.
Nah, you know what's my favorite old song from
What?
back in the day? Wonton Soup.
That's the song of this decade. I'm not the best song of this decade. I mean, it came out this decade.
Did it come out early? It came
It's like
out
2010,
know.
like early 2010.
Wonton
Yeah.
soup.
because if it was that, it was.
Probably even 2009. Probably.
Wonton soup. I've never
You've
heard.
never heard.
never-
I have not heard
He
this.
was.
honestly,
I think he was the first rapper to get famous on the internet. Only the internet.
No, wasn't that Soldier Boy?
Yeah,
Oh
Soldier
yeah,
Boy
you're
would have
probably
been.
right. You're probably right.
that was
Soulja Boy was the
2007.
first.
2006, 2007 for Soldier Boy.
Yeah, you're probably right. Soldier
Yeah.
Boy did.
Because
come out that.
around that time it was Crank That Soldier Boy. It was Can't Hang Low and all that.
Yeah.
That
What's,
was like the 06, 07.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with Nick Cannon and M. It probably just.
I feel like it's over already. 'Cause,
Yeah, it's probably over.
M was like, "Look, I'm gonna just tweet this and I'm done. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't bother me anymore."
That whole camp has that strategy of just like throw one verse towards somebody and then keep it moving. Because even 50 and like and I think even like Dre when he did. Nah, did Dre do anything like that? Nah.
I don't think so.
But 50 would just throw you a verse or just a line in a song and then never reply to anything you say back to him. 50 threw like 1,000. 50 threw a verse at, not even a verse, a bar at D Block. And D Block made like 20 replies. And 50 never replied to any of those replies. He just kept it moving.
Well, 50. You know how
just
50
like-
Cent moved. 50 Cent ain't no good.
And just like that,
You
Well,
don't-
50 Cent is a troll, so.
you do
and
not
just
mess
like
with
that, the
man.
beef evaporated.
Very true.
I'm pretty sure
It didn't
didn't-
evaporate that quick.
Right.
Not in 50's case.
Well,
They took years.
that's because-
years.
that's because-
I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure
his
the
pride.
Eminem Nick Cannon thing will evaporate.
Nah, this is already evaporating. Like nobody really cares.
Exactly.
Nah,
Yeah.
this
It's
is
stupid.
this has been a thing because of the whole Mariah Carey thing, so it's always going to be a thing because of that.
Yeah, because of that whole, they both met. One did, and one kinda did.
Ain't no bro.
Yeah, because they
I
said
mean,
Eminem did.
Eminem
Right.
did.
He got voice messages from her,
Well,
and he
then,
put it
yeah.
in a song.
Yeah, so yeah, they both messed with the same
It
woman.
was just
I
she
mean,
didn't want to
but-
confirm it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I know Nick pointed that out.
that
too.
song is raw. Like that's
That's a diss.
that's a messed up
diss.
song, yo. He has her voice all over that song, like from recording phone calls.
Because
Oh my god.
Don't
You never heard it?
No.
Oh my
I'm telling
god,
you,
that's
if Nick
listen to it
Cannon
after.
that's
didn't
so
learn from Machine Gun Kelly,
disrespectful.
That's it. He's buried.
Like he just put her just whole. Oh my god.
Yeah, all of it. He was rapping and he made it sound like she was replying to his rap songs.
By parts, yeah.
Yeah, like he took bits and pieces of the.
Old Eminem was just a savage,
He-
telling
that-
you.
that
and
was-
everybody was loving it though.
I'm telling you, because
he was wild. He was a wild guy.
I'm telling you, this
Look, that was the era when battle
you
rap
have to
was a
come
thing. So it's
heavy
like,
hitting on him, or else you will miss.
yeah, you
You will
got
miss
to.
everything, and you will lose.
You got to try
Guaranteed.
and draw blood, and that
I'm
gets-
telling, like Machine Gun.
Machine Gun poked the bear and constantly was poking the bear for years.
Yes,
and finally
and
was like,
he
you know
was
what?
put in his place. He was put in his place.
I don't want to say put in this place because Machine Gun Kelly did do his thing. You got to give him that.
Oh, yes,
But we all know why he did that. It was basically notice me, senpai.
yeah, and Senpai destroyed him.
Yeah, it was like, oh,
And,
senpai don't want to notice me, I'll turn evil.
And we've never heard from Machine Gun ever.
The
again.
only person that I think
Never
that
heard from him
Eminem
again.
like seriously
vanished.
No. Machine Gun Kelly still does dope music. He always will. But when they came to that situation, I was like,
He was stupid for that.
bro, like, what's the point?
It took a
And plus, you said that was your idol.
But
so it's
nah,
like,
but it was
credibility.
literally,
What
but it
the
was
point?
literally people saying, "Why you bringing up old shit?" Like it was literally him bringing up old shit, because he brought it up before about M's daughter,
Oh yeah,
and then it quieted down,
Yeah, because
And then-
it's like,
and then Eminem found out about it,
and then he
brought it
he
right
laid
back up.
he laid it because you don't mention a guy's daughter in a song.
But see,
That
the
He
whole-
even said it in Toy Soldiers.
But
you don't mention a man's family.
The whole thing about that though was he mentioned it years ago, and he was just hearing about it. Like this man just got from under a rock. It was like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
He had other projects to do. It happens. Like we don't hear like news on until like
It
it's
took
like
Will
out there
Smith a
after.
while to reply to Eminem.
bruh.
There you go. See, no, but seriously about the whole
He said
daughter
a thing
thing.
about Will Smith and that. What was it? The Real Slim Shady.
Oh yeah,
And
Will Smith
didn't reply until like 2010 or something. That song came out like the 90s or something.
That song was like 90s. Yeah, it was.
Or like beginning of the 2000s.
He's
Yeah.
like, I think he calmed down enough. He's well rounded now. He ain't
Yeah.
I can reply.
He's living his best life, but no, but seriously.
Will Smith was wild.
Then about the whole thing, just like he said it in Toy Soldiers, you bring a man's family into your song, changes everything.
Yeah, it makes it really, really personal.
Exactly.
But out of the,
He didn't want to make it personal, but when they brought up,
but with the
when brought up
MGK
the
Notice
name,
Me
oh,
Senpai, you know why
course.
he was mad? Because he had Joyner Lucas on the side, like, yeah, boss. Whatever you say, boss. You got Eminem. You got Eminem right here, and then you got
What's
Joyner
Joyner Lucas to Eminem? That's his artist?
Uh,
Because Joyner Lucas wrote something
No.
on Twitter about, if they jump in and we jumping in, something like that.
basically, I think what it is that Eminem really has this, like, he respects certain artists.
Yeah.
And Joyner Lucas is one of those artists where he's like, yeah, I fucks with this kid heavy. Like, he fucks with him heavy. Because he's done a lot. He's done a lot with him. He's done a lot of features with him.
All right.
I think it was like 2, maybe like 3. And then he
can
keeps
fucks with
me.
it.
Huh?
I can fucks with it.
Yeah, so it's like he really fucks with Joyner. He fucks with Joyner heavy. But with MGK, it was just like, nah. But yeah, I feel like this whole thing was ridiculous. It was a good little news story though.
It was pointless.
It was pointless.
it's stupid.
Pointless.
He
Endless
practically-
bodies
He
were
practically
destroyed
he
for no
practically
reason.
dug his own grave. He dug his own.
Well,
grave
Nick
on that.
Cannon's still going to have money at the end of it.
Yeah, that's it.
They
true.
both are. They both are Marv.
That
Oh,
is
I
I
also
mean,
true.
Yeah.
all he has is well and out and just money. That's it.
He's
No,
No,
he got
Nick Cannon
Nick- yeah.
produces a whole bunch of stuff for Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I'm about to say
really?
Nickelodeon.
Oh.
he's one
Yeah.
of the top tier people on
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Ah,
Yeah, don't sleep on Nick
I thought-
Cannon. He's a cornball, but
I
don't sleep
thought he-
on him money wise.
I think he caught ties with that.
No.
I thought he cut.
No.
Oh.
Why would you cut
That's that
ties with
Nickelodeon.
that?
That's
Nah.
next to Disney money.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
kid,
just back
money
pocket.
for like kid shows never runs out.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
point, yeah.
Yeah, so
Fair point.
Next topic, guys.
Next
Here we go.
topic.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Just take it away, John.
And for those who saw it last week, the Video Game Awards has taken place, and some of the nominees were pretty amazing. And so some of the winners, they were pretty amazing also.
Halfway.
But then there was some winners which we had to question and process, like how.
Okay, there are 3 that really made me question it, and it was
Yes.
number 1, Super Smash. Super Smash won for best fighting game,
Best fighting game. Yep.
which I'm like, do you have anything to say to that?
I was really, really mad that Mortal Kombat
Didn't win, or Tekken at least.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the back and just
Better
like-
alive.
Best ongoing game was Fortnite,
Yep.
Yeah, I give him that.
but wait, then best multiplayer game,
Yeah.
Apex.
Fuck out of here. Turn the fuck up.
Dude, Apex is fun. It's because it's fun. I love
How,
Apex.
Sway?
Halfway.
I played it.
I played it too.
I never
Nah.
played it.
I didn't
Nah,
either.
Yeah.
it ain't it. It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it.
I see it there.
Nah.
I see it. I can smell it.
You
I
know
smell
what?
it.
Actually, I will give them that only because Black Ops 4 has been trash.
You're right. Black Ops 4 has
And
been
Modern
trash.
Warfare just came out. So you got
Yes.
that.
Yes,
You got
Modern
that.
Warfare. I honestly thought Modern Warfare would have won that, but then I
Nah,
was like, nope.
nah,
They're competing with Apex, so they're probably not gonna win that
Yeah,
one.
it was really shocking. I was like, really? I thought Fortnite would have took both of those. Like, I thought that.
I
coulda
thought
gave-
so, too.
I could have gave that to
but
Fortnite.
then
Or PUBG.
or PUBG, but PUBG has been trying. They've been revamping back and forth, back and forth.
I think they had to give Apex some award because Apex sponsored the show a little bit. Because you could see commercials for Apex a little bit. At some
And-
point during the show, the host of the show was talking to a character from Apex.
and new character.
Yeah, and I was like,
character.
who's this character? I've never seen this game before. He's talking on the screen like if he's a popular character. Turns out he was somebody from Apex.
A big character from Apex or just.
I forgot his name.
I don't know.
His name.
I didn't
have
find
to
out.
replay-
I
have
didn't
to
find out the name of the
replay.
game until after that ad finished.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was like, what game was that? He really popped up like if he was Super Mario, like if he was famous.
Like, bro.
He had Halloween. They had Christmas costumes for the game.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's what
because
they were
holiday.
announcing.
They're
But it's
sponsoring the
Christmas.
holiday season. Holiday
I
season.
don't know. I
not-
never
not
played. I
Apex.
never played it, but I'm not knocking the game. But
Yeah, but Tekken
Halfway.
could have won.
I think it's Tekken is a couple years old already.
Yeah.
I think they were going by releases of the year.
the year.
So I think Mortal Kombat honestly would have been the game to give
Best,
it to.
Yeah.
That or
Yeah.
Tekken at least. At least Tekken because
Yeah, we
with the
just
new
said Tekken came out
characters.
like 2 years ago.
Only thing is they just keep adding people.
It would have been best ongoing fighting game if that was a
Yeah.
Okay.
if that was a category.
Yeah.
Didn't Smash also come out last year?
Smash came out after the last Game Awards happened, so it technically rolls into the next year.
Oh, it's like when they do albums, it's like as long
Exactly.
as it came. Oh,
If it comes out after the Grammys, then it goes into next year's Grammys.
that's so cool.
Hey, what up, Joe?
Sneaky people.
Oh, that's so corny.
Yeah,
That's sneaky.
Like they got in just in the nick of
just
time.
Nintendo.
yeah.
They're
The
sneaky.
Smash Bros came out December 17th,
Yep.
and
Game Awards.
Game Awards like the 12th or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, they just got
They
it.
smart thinking.
They really did.
It's Friday. Shout out to Joe from Therapy Without a Degree.
Yeah, I miss you, Joe.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
Shout out Superman.
What up, Joe? Let's see. What other awards they were living out?
I don't like
best
the game they
narrative-
gave Game of the Year. They gave it to
Yes.
that samurai game.
Yeah,
What's that right?
Sekiro. Which is
Sekiro.
it's a good game.
Oh,
But it's like-
Shadows Die Twice, I think.
Yeah,
Shadows Die. Yep, that's
it's a
exactly
good
that. That
game,
was-
but I don't know if it was Game of the Year.
It was-
I
I
feel like
don't know.
Resident
Technically,
Evil
Dark
should have
Souls
got it.
was Samurai.
I feel like that would have been
Not
like
even Resident Evil, only
Probably
because of how it
Death
was.
Branding.
What do you think we should have got it? Not Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. I don't know.
Nah, that's like
That game
that's
is-
too new.
it's-
and that's man.
It's too much walking.
Wait
Wait a
that
minute.
cat.
What other game? Let's see.
Visually is beautiful though. I give it that.
It looks beautiful. Yeah, I'll give
Visually
it
is
that.
beautiful.
I don't know what else could have been Game of the Year then.
Honestly,
I feel like
What were the? Did it say the nominees?
the nominees were Control, Resident Evil 2, Smash, Death Stranding, and The Outer Worlds.
Wow, they counted Death Stranding.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
Joe said he
alright,
misses y'all. Miss you too, Joe.
we miss you too, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Go, Joe.
Honestly.
But
I
nah,
don't know how.
out of that list, I'm not like into games like that. But that game that got Game of the Year, I feel like it really does deserve it. Because out of all those games,
You played it?
no,
It's
no, I
practically
did see the
Dark
trailer.
Souls.
I did
It's
see the trailer
practically
for
Dark
it.
Souls.
I did see the trailer for it, and I was really hyped for it.
It's Dark Souls.
It looks good.
And then
I'll
It
give
does
it
look
that.
good. It
but
does
out
look
of the
good.
rest of them, it was like either what
There
Resident
wasn't a
Evil
lot
2,
of big games this year, I guess.
I mean, aside from like new games dropping
I
this
think
year, but
The only games I brought new this year, no, because Spider-Man was last year.
And-
God of
and-
War was 2
and-
years before.
yeah, MK11 was this
There
year.
wasn't a lot of like
MK11 was this
single
year.
player
You're
big
right.
games.
Yeah, like
I feel like
player.
they're all coming out next year.
Yeah, because we got Last of Us 2
Yep.
next year.
Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2 would have won it this year. Would have got that.
Oh,
Resident
hands
Yeah.
down.
Resident Evil 3 remake is coming also.
Resident Evil 3.
Right,
It's
yeah,
coming.
I seen that. I'm like,
Along with that whole that Project Resistance thing,
Or if the
that's gonna
final,
be
or
part
if
of
that
it.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
came
If
out.
That-
Final
that's
Fantasy
the
would have
one-
came out, they would have gave it a Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah,
just
that
off
too.
of nostalgia alone.
Yeah,
See,
because
that's what I thought about when he said Resident Evil 2. I'm like, yeah, no, nostalgia alone.
yo, I mean, Final Fantasy 14 was nominated for like best ongoing. It was runner up.
Because it's an MMO game. And it
Yeah.
came out like 5 years ago already.
I know, and look at that. See,
They
So-
must have started just getting stride.
so what the hell?
I don't
Why the hell Tekken wasn't up there, man?
'Cause
exactly.
They didn't have best ongoing fighting game. Only best ongoing multiplayer.
Yeah,
That was it. There was no best
Let's see.
ongoing.
Best performance went to Mads Mikkelsen.
We don't know these people.
Right.
He's the guy from
He's the bad guy from Casino Royale.
Rogue One. The movie Rogue One. Not the bad guy. He's a good guy in that movie. He created the Death Star. His daughter is the main character.
Oh, I know who you're
Dinner
talking about.
so. Yeah,
Oh,
dinner so.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but they did announce
Mads.
one more thing during the show, and
Yeah, the
Microsoft
esports
needs
people.
to stop.
Yo, guess who won best sports slash racing game?
I don't think they should put sports and racing games together like
Nah,
that.
that's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed
Yeah,
up.
They
no,
put
but-
That's messed
yeah,
up.
that was messed
What
up.
was it, Forza or FIFA?
No, Crash Team Racing. That won best racing
You're
game.
Against-
I'm not lying.
A kart racer?
Against other
I'm
like
not lying. Against
Wow.
against FIFA, against FIFA 20, against Mario Kart.
you ever thought you would see Crash Team Racing in a going
In
up
awards.
against
I mean,
FIFA?
it was going up against FIFA and Mario Kart and beat Mario Kart.
No, Mario Kart came out years ago already.
I'm surprised
No,
at
the-
the Mario
the
Kart
deluxe
just
one.
because it's
Wasn't it
Mario.
last
Mario
year?
Kart Deluxe came out 2017.
How is that on there?
That's not on there.
Is that on? Is that on there?
Where?
I think the list goes on, but
No, it's not on there.
oh well. Anything, I don't know how it
They
works.
got to
Well,
separate sports and racing games.
They
Racing
should.
games
They
is
should.
its own thing.
Well, it is.
Nobody
technically
plays a racing game thinking about they're playing a sport.
I don't know. Bro.
What won best indie game though?
Best indie game. Ooh,
I think it was that Control game.
Yeah, I think it was. Yes, but no. Best debut indie game was Disco Elysium.
Oh yeah. That game won a lot of awards. I
was
never
that?
even heard of it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that the best esports game was League of Legends, and of course it had to be League of Legends. I was happy.
I forgot that thing still existed.
It beat Fortnite. I was happy.
Fortnite is an esport game.
Apparently it is
Yeah,
because of
it's
the
an
whole hype.
esport.
Right, yeah,
yeah.
because
Because of the whole hype.
and everything.
It beat Fortnite,
Tournaments
it
and
beat
stuff.
Dota, it beat Overwatch, and Counter Strike. I'm like, shit, Counter Strike.
Nice.
So that spit. I saw that. You trying to be slick? It's like right on his shirt.
Sorry, I'm just so happy because it's League of Legends. So happy. There's new champions being released. Fire Emblem
Corny ass
won.
League of Legends.
Fire Emblem won. Don't you remember Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem won what? Best RPG?
No, best strategy.
Okay.
Yep. The Three Houses.
I don't really play any strategy games.
I don't either.
Best action game. Devil May Cry 5.
What was it going up?
What?
What was it going up against?
Modern Warfare, Metro Exodus, Apex, and Gears 5.
You see,
The
but that's
fuck
where the
outta here,
categories get
bro.
weird because
Best
I
action
think
game.
shooting games should be its own category.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
best shooter, like Halo, Call of Duty,
Yeah.
An action.
Battlefield.
Yeah, because it's like
Well,
that's a first-person shooter.
Exactly. You're
Gears
putting-
is a third-person
Oh, yeah, I was
shooter.
right. Best
You're
indie
putting
game was
Devil May
this one.
Cry against Call of Duty. Such a
Right?
weird.
That's a weird comparison, but I think
Community
I see
support.
why, because when it comes to shooter, Call of Duty is the only big name shooter.
Also
Technically.
Battlefield.
It used to be Battlefield,
Battlefield.
included,
Yeah,
Battle-
but
and
now
Halo.
it's
and Gears.
Halo's more of a campaign
Gears.
straight.
Best-
you don't see multiplayer really
Best
big on it.
family game, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Of course.
Yeah,
That-
of course.
I think in
Right.
Best Family Game they were all Nintendo games.
Probably, yeah. And best esports event of course 2019 League of Legends Worlds. That was
Wow.
It beat Evo. How did it beat Evo? That's what bothered. That's what like. That's where I'm.
Why
I'm
does
baffled a
that
bit.
bother you? Like I would.
I'm a bit
I would-
baffled because Evo
What's
is
Evo?
the biggest fighting game tournament.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what it
okay,
was.
okay.
And then-
So this is a thing for tournaments. What's the best tournament of the year?
Best esports event and Worlds. Well, League of Legends Worlds beat Evo.
Yeah, no, that's definitely bullshit because those tournaments.
I don't know. I don't know the
Evo
criteria.
Japan.
Because Evo happens
Japan.
once a year, and I
That's
think
the thought of
those.
Worlds.
I think those are ongoing, like year round, like how like traditional sports are played in a season.
Yeah, Worlds is also like annual. Worlds is annual.
Is it once annual or
Yeah, once
season.
annual.
so?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Different seasons in the game, but the
But Evo
tournament
wasn't
itself
even
is,
that big this
is
year.
annual.
Evo wasn't that big this year.
Really?
No,
Oh.
no. Evo gets big, not for nothing, when they release a new Street Fighter.
wow.
That's when Evo gets really big.
You might like this. Guess who won Best Studio?
Ooh.
Sony.
Yay.
Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know why you
Because
say he won.
Yeah,
I,
he was-
I like that.
I thought he'd be happy because I thought he was a PlayStation person.
He's the
No, you didn't hear the
Microsoft guy.
episode when they were arguing about Sony and Xbox?
Yeah.
I think I saw part of it.
He's the guy that's over here.
coulda swore
happy
you were
about
there.
I wasn't here for that episode.
Oh
I
yeah.
think.
Speaking of
the
Xbox.
new, the new speaker
Oh yeah,
box.
and speaking, also Kojima Productions won that also because of the branding. That's why.
So speaking of Xbox,
Does it look like a cube?
the new Xbox doesn't look. It looks
It looks like a PC.
It looks like a discount
That-
Alexa to me.
That also.
But it's huge.
How it's like a
Like a
it's
tall
like
ass
a
speaker tower.
It's a tower of a PC.
Right?
Yeah.
so it's just a PC. Why aren't they just gonna admit it's a PC? They're making
I didn't
you,
even know it was a new console.
Bro.
That trailer doesn't look like it's for a new console.
It looks like an Alexa, right?
Oh, it looks like
Some
a part
people
that you
thought
could
it was
put
a
in your car
fridge.
to make it smart.
People thought it was a fridge.
I thought it
fridge?
was.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was maybe an update to Xbox One, like a different style.
I thought it was.
As-
You know how they make it beat?
Exactly.
Because
Like
it's called
that's what One
Xbox
S-
Series X. And I
Right.
thought, all right, this is a new series of
Xbox.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
No,
And it
And then
looks,
the games they showed didn't even look like new graphics. It looked like
it just looked like they took a 4K camera and was like, "Hey, we're gonna make
Yeah,
it look
bitch.
nice.
we're gonna make Forza, FIFA. And
We're gonna
Halo.
make
Man,
everything
Halo
look
looks
so
good.
But
nice."
I mean, Halo Infinite is coming out, and I think it's gonna launch
Halo-
with the
Halo
Xbox
needs
One
to
X.
Halo
Hi.
Infinite graphics didn't look that good either when they showed it at E3.
They didn't show much to really look at it.
But
It's
then-
like
They didn't show
him
anything.
running.
Because it's
E3
still
this
in
year.
development, and that's
There
why
wasn't
when
anything
it launches
at
with the
E3 this
Xbox
year.
One
Games
X,
when they show them in development, they're supposed to look better than when they come
they're
out.
supposed to, but
Yeah,
they don't
and
always.
If you're gonna show people shit, show somebody some shit.
Yeah.
Don't show us half-assed and be like, we're gonna give you the rest later. Just wait.
Yeah, because they show
Wait, what?
mostly just game and then just this is what it
Ergo-
looks like.
Ergo is called a teaser. It's teasing you.
You give
didn't
us
te-
teaser trailers. You don't tease the unveil, my
Like-
G.
Tease the console.
Right?
Right? They
I'm
should
only
have
gonna
just
show
That's
you
the first
this
time I
much of the
ever heard it.
console.
they should have just tricked everybody and just said you and then just showed the controller and everybody would have been talking about the controller and nothing negative would have been about this thing. But they showed everything and now everybody's like, this thing looks stupid.
It was the wrong place to do it too, because at an award show, you showing off a new console.
I mean,
and
at
then
an
they
award
just
show,
they kept it moving afterwards.
I
so
mean,
like
last,
they just
I
showed
mean-
a commercial for it. The show just kept going.
I mean-
they didn't even stop to acknowledge it.
I mean, last year they tricked all of us when Ed Boon was about to announce best racing game, and then out of nowhere, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they
dropped.
announced Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
they did that smooth though.
But it's a difference between a game
And
and
a
a console.
console,
So
right.
when they introduce a console, you want to hear details. When you introduce a game, you could kind of just tease it.
Yeah.
You already know what you're gonna get from a Mortal Kombat game. You're gonna get new
Yep.
stuff later on that they're gonna talk about.
Bro, they could have just
With
said
a
fatality and we would have
That
been
would have
like,
been it. Yeah, I mean, like so.
Yeah, but they showed the Xbox. They showed the trailer. I'm thinking when the trailer was done, they were gonna tell us what was this thing, when is it coming out, what does it do.
Yeah, what it can handle.
The
and
minute
everything.
it
What it
finished, that was it.
What it do?
They didn't even say no details
They
about
didn't
it.
even give us like the little like just little letters saying it does this. It
Right.
didn't do none of that. It was just
I thought the controller was the same. I didn't know until he said, "Oh, it's a different controller."
I thought it was the same.
There's a share button.
They got a share
now,
button.
Now they added a share button because
Welcome
that way
to the next generation.
Wow.
the future is now,
We're gonna
old
add
man.
a whole button.
The future is now, old man.
So you're just gonna be playing, and I don't know.
Honestly,
I gotta share
now
this.
that I think about it,
Which is a PlayStation thing. They took it from the PlayStation.
Right.
It happens. It happens. People, they do something, they record it, and then they share it to Xbox Live.
Oh, we know because it's been happening for the last 10 years.
Exactly. Exactly. Now they just made it easier.
Well, PlayStation has a share button for.
Look,
Everything.
Xbox. It seems like Xbox. Every time Xbox comes out with a new console, they're like 3 steps behind Sony, and it's hilarious sometimes. Because even when Xbox had, when Xbox was like, "Hey, you got to pay for Xbox Live," Sony was like, "Nah, we give it out for free."
And
no,
then-
in that
and
front,
then
I
the
think
PS4
Sony messed up giving it out for free.
And then the
Nah,
PS4
they had
came
it,
out.
but then they was like, all right, boom, you know what, fuck that, we're gonna make a little bit more extra. Y'all gotta pay, but y'all
60.
gotta pay
PlayStation
less.
Plus.
Y'all gotta pay less than Xbox.
Paying actually makes the service a little better.
But now
Yeah.
Because they
PlayStation
have
Plus
money
is now
to
expensive.
Now,
Put up walls and
it was,
build
all,
up,
the,
build
it
it
was
up.
all those hacks
Yeah.
that y'all
Yeah.
got
The hacks too.
that kept coming
Fuck
through.
the Lizard Squad, bro.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
they
those
might
guys.
strike a.
That was a crazy
They
couple
might-
months when
they
everybody
might-
got hacked.
Yo,
Yeah,
I was
they
There was
might
no
strike a-
PSN for a while.
All I can say is they might exactly see
Yo,
PSN went
that was
down, and
bad.
what was I? Xbox Live, living my best life.
Yeah, but it's like Xbox.
And then
make
when they
you-
came for you guys, then what?
Well,
no,
we
no,
lost
no.
it for like
He
one
just-
day,
he don't
and we
want-
got it back.
He don't want to say the red ring. He don't want to talk about
We got
that.
we,
Red
we,
Ring
we
was
had
bad.
Ring of
I
death.
had red
Oh.
rings.
Red Ring
I'm
was
not gonna lie,
bad.
it
We
happened.
never had that problem.
No, y'all had the yellow line.
No.
That's what you had. PS3.
But it was rare. If somebody got that, it was really rare.
Yeah, you was fucking up.
I don't know
or something,
nobody
right?
in real life that had that yellow. I read it online, but I never knew nobody in real life that had that. But red rings, bro.
Knew everybody
people
had
could
that.
make the
Prototypes.
Olympics
That was an
logo.
But what can I say? I mean, yes, it did happen. And you know what? I sent it back to Microsoft. They got me a new one, and then they sent me the Xbox Elite. You know, the black one, and then
And then
eventually
they got the red ring. Oh,
it didn't actually. That one didn't.
They fixed it a little. It still could get it, but it wasn't as common as with
Yeah,
the white
that's
ones.
exactly.
Those white ones were
It
going
happens.
in.
Yo,
Bruh.
it was like
Prototypes,
in
prototypes
troves.
are meant to not last.
How do
Prototypes
you
are not
give
meant
it-
to be sold.
Right? How do you
But it
get
happens.
people prototypes?
Hey,
Prototype means it's in the lab.
PlayStation wasn't
It's-
perfect either.
No,
PlayStation-
none of them are perfect.
Actually,
But we were always better.
Actually, the first couple prototypes of the PS3 were perfect because it had backwards compatibility. And then when Sony,
That wouldn't make it. That doesn't make it perfect.
I mean,
but
honestly, it was good for me because I had my PS2 games.
It
But
was
then-
good.
But then when Sony caught wind of it, they're like, nah, only PS3 games.
the problem with the first PS3 is they look like a foreman grill.
Yes,
They
that's
look-
true.
they were
I could
ugly.
drop,
Yeah.
I could drop a scoop of bacon.
They
in
were
there.
heavy too,
I could drop a
man.
scoop of
Like,
bacon
were.
in there.
Days when them things started getting slimmer and slimmer, it was like, ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
With the PS4
What
though,
is-
it's
what is-
so it was like
I'm
they
like,
were
what
like
is this? A frying
flat-
pan or a console?
flat slanted.
Looks like a chocolate bar.
Nah,
Looks like a
and
very
then,
big
the, and
Kit
then the
Kat.
Pro is way smaller, so I was like, damn.
What?
It's like,
Like a chocolate
when
bar,
I was
right?
like that, I was like, damn, this is small. Not and so powerful. Yeah.
I'm
We,
loving
we
this.
just always had better sense when it came to design and establishing. when
But
it came
other
to
than
our
that, yeah, security was trash. Yeah.
yeah, PlayStation security was.
everybody gets hacked though. It's
Everybody
not, it's
everybody
not-
gets hacked.
The
But y'all
only
was
reason,
bad.
the only
They
reason
hacked
y'all
the
can say
U.S.
that,
government. That's
yeah,
possible. Yeah, it is true.
Everybody gets hacked. It's about
Yeah.
like just fixing it fast.
Yeah, it took them a while to fix it.
Nobody had that. Never happened before. No video
Right.
game system.
But then it happened to you guys like what, twice?
Yeah, but the second one fixed fast. They
Yeah.
fixed it
Yeah,
fast.
what was it
fast.
like 2?
Yeah.
It was like 2 days. Not
If
even.
not even a day. I think it was hours. They fixed it.
Because it was like, oh, everybody heard about it and they were like, oh, we got hacked again. And it
Nah,
was
they
like,
got ready after that. They was ready, but the first one was crazy.
But yeah,
it was like a month I think without PSN.
I don't think this
Yeah,
is
then there was
Damn.
like certain
Where was
cases
I?
you still could go on, but everything was limited. You glitch, you lag, it was
ah.
and then you would probably clunk out.
Yep.
So like, yeah, you better off just playing the game.
Yeah, just play it.
offline.
Just push the Xbox.
Then the
Push
worst,
Xbox.
then the worst
Nah.
part,
That's what I-
then the worst part about this whole Xbox
For the
thing is
Wii U.
it's gonna be one of the most expensive consoles on the market.
Probably.
yeah, you know
I'm not
it.
gonna lie.
It never lies. It never fails. Xbox is always the most expensive.
PS3 was more expensive at first. PS3 came out like $600.
PS3, holy shit.
Yeah.
It was.
And I remember
How much, was the 360 at the
I
time?
got him.
But you see, I think it was
Because when
$399. I think it was $400.
me and my brothers got it like very cheap on a Memorial basis. So I was happy.
PS3, they're really
We
bad
bought
at
two
first.
PS3s.
They're really
And we sold
bad,
one.
and then it caught up. It started catching up, and it started doing really good around like when Uncharted 2 came out,
Yeah, damn sure.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah.
Uncharted was a saving grace.
and then Last of Us came out, and then I think God of War 3.
Watch
Yeah.
Dogs.
Watch Dogs was PS4.
No, PS3.
No, Watch Dogs is PS4.
I have Watch Dogs on PS3.
Really?
Yes.
Watch Dogs is PS3?
I think you mean I think you mean Watch Dogs 2.
No.
I think you meant that
I
one.
never played it, so
me
it's
see.
like kind of.
I have Watch Dogs on PS3.
All right.
I have it. Yeah. Because I didn't buy a PS4 until I moved into my new house. So that's what I know.
it took them a while to get their sales up.
But,
But it was just
but I stayed
PlayStation
loyal
was
to
a
my
better,
Xbox.
was
So,
a cheaper, sometimes cheaper and better system. Plus with the
They-
free,
they
plus
both
with
got
the free,
their-
plus with the free internet. That's where I would.
They both got their pros and cons. They're really neither one is better than the other. The only
one's
thing,
perfect.
the
Yeah,
thing that
PlayStation
makes
3.
wow, I didn't even realize. The only thing that makes games systems better than the other is the games. And when it
Itself.
comes to exclusives, PlayStation got it on lock.
Yeah.
There's nothing exclusive on Xbox.
Yeah,
That has any more except like you guys only have.
Gears and Halo.
Yeah, that's,
That's it.
like.
Gears. Nah, it's Gears,
Forza.
Haze, and Forza.
What did you say was the other one? Haze?
What the fuck is Haze?
Wait, isn't Forza also available on
I think
PlayStation?
it might.
No.
I don't-
You
No,
guys- you
Forza
guys-
is made by Microsoft.
You guys
Oh
never
yeah, I
played
forgot.
Haze?
And
It's the best game ever.
oh yeah, PlayStation has Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo, yeah.
Dude, on
Turismo.
PlayStation, you could probably name like 20 exclusives that's never going to be on Xbox ever.
Yeah, you really can.
Never.
You really can. I can't name too many Xbox games.
Yeah. That's where Xbox really, really slacks. Like, they don't have nothing that's original on their system. And it really, really hurts them because, like, I have the best graphics. It don't matter.
If you don't
Ain't
got
no
any,
games to play on it, then what I'm going to do?
everybody could get these games. Like, come on.
Yeah, if it's on every
I
system.
mean, back when the original Xbox was out, it had a bunch of original games that
Which
weren't on the.
ones?
Let's see, WWF Raw, Reckless, Destruction Driver,
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts, by the Ghoulies, Project Gotham Racing.
Out of that list, I think there was only one game you named that's really, really worth getting an
Psychonauts.
Xbox
What about
for.
Psychonauts.
Tonkler?
Nah,
Tonkler?
that was a port, and I think you could
No,
got it.
Live and Reloaded, wasn't it? Like a
Conquer
like
is
sequel?
a remake.
Yeah, it was a
Wasn't it a
remake.
sequel?
It was
Live
on
and
Nintendo
I know what you
64.
mean. Live
but
and
it,
Reloaded.
but it was only available on Xbox.
The
That was only
remake.
available on
Now,
Xbox.
Yeah, but that was because we owned Rare at the time.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I think with
It's
the
technically
original,
but doesn't it fall under the category of exclusive?
it does.
There
He's
you go.
right.
See, we're talking
It's a
about
remake.
exclusives here.
But
So
as
that's
far
fine.
as like system sellers, what's a game you'll buy a system for?
what's a game I'll buy?
Like,
a system
you're
for?
not gonna buy an Xbox to play Grab by the Ghoulies
That was
You're
or
not.
Destruction Derby.
Yo, I remember when the original Xbox like bought it.
Why are you laughing?
No,
Because he's gonna defend
Star
that
Wars.
point. And that's
Star Wars.
coming.
Knights of the
Star
Old
Wars,
Republic.
the Clone Wars, and the
Nah,
Tetris game.
Old Republic was on the PC too.
I got you right here, John.
Okay.
Games worth getting the PS3 for.
PS3.
I'm just say straight
Let's
up.
see. For PS3, the only reason why
Every
I had a
single God of
PS3.
War,
Honestly, I've only played like a few of them. I didn't play the
Uncharted,
Last of Us.
You ain't.
and Ratchet and
I
Clank.
love Last of Us.
You're no.
Ratchet and
Oh my
Clank.
God. Yeah.
Ratchet
no,
and Clank was
you
good.
got Jack and Dexter.
That too.
Baxter.
You see where we're going with this because we can go
Yes.
down the rabbit hole.
I believe
I know.
Crash Bandicoot.
It used to be.
And now it's
Used to
on
be, right?
Xbox. Now it's on Xbox, so that's no longer an exclusive.
All right.
Oh my
I would say Metal Gear, but that also got ported to Xbox, so. I don't
Ninja
have
Gaiden.
That was also on Xbox.
Oh damn.
So,
Yeah, that one's on Xbox.
We'll just say we're not getting.
But
this Xbox.
I think
Well, I'm
Xbox
ready.
could do well if they actually make games for their system, like exclusives.
I don't think they're gonna make any exclusives because every year they're like, we got Halo, we got Forza, we got FIFA. Goodbye.
And Gears. Don't forget Gears.
Sometimes Gears.
And we got Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet was dope.
All right, guys, we're getting into the final topic. I really don't want to get into this topic.
We're gonna have to.
A great
You love this movie.
It's on.
Star Wars talk once again.
Everybody dies.
That would be dope.
Wait,
if that
did I
happens.
say it too soon? Did I say it too soon?
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
Look, I am nervous about this movie so much. Like, it is the most nerve-wracking thing ever.
What you nervous about, bro?
I do not want to be that fan. I am so scared of walking out of this movie being that fan.
The angry Star Wars fan.
Crying or angry?
The angry
The angry Star Wars fan,
Yeah.
because then it just makes me feel like, damn it, I'm one of them now.
Yep.
I gotta walk around with an Empire shirt saying, yeah, I represent Darth Vader. It's not a good look for me.
Yeah.
Okay? I really want to enjoy this movie. I enjoyed The Last Jedi. It was a fire movie.
You want to know what I'm looking forward to enjoying?
What is that?
Finding out who this chick is that comes out of nowhere with this Lancer-like lightsaber.
What, the one that just jumped?
Yeah. With the
You know that's Ray, right?
Wasn't it?
I thought it
It
was. I'm
becomes-
like, all right, that's emo Ray.
Darth Maul's
GG.
double.
I'm like, am I bugging?
said
Is
no.
that emo
Emo
Ray?
That's the double thing that Darth Maul had.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
was
it's
like,
totally
But
different.
Darth Maul didn't do
Yeah,
that.
it didn't
Snap.
What if
like
it's a
that.
newer model? What if it's a newer model?
Where are people getting a new model, John? There's
knows?
no
Who
Jedi
knows?
left.
We'll never
Lightsaber
know.
Depot.
We'll never know. We'll
the
never
same
know.
place they made that lightsaber armor that those
Exactly.
guys had.
Who knows?
Which
Look.
was some new shit. I'm like, wait, so there's material that lightsabers can't.
No,
cut
but
out?
Grievous also had something like that. He put it on his what was it? His body droids. When they
Didn't
had
he
the
have
little
4
weapons, they had these 2 little weapons.
Didn't he have 4 lightsabers?
And it was like,
No, he talking about the droids that they had.
Ah.
I mean, the droid he
yeah,
had.
whatever they had was able to, like, the metal they had was able to stop a lightsaber
But that
cut.
shit looked like plastic. Like, if what is that shit called?
And you know what's the sad part? When I
What?
remember,
Photo print or something
when I
like that.
remember
Photo
these
print?
guys,
Laser print some shit out.
when I remember these guys, I just remember the Lego version of them.
Bruh.
Cause in the Lego game they were just hell. Cause when them niggas showed up, you would be like, you know, in the Lego game you only do like 3 moves.
Yeah.
These dudes would be like, whip, bah! You're like, what? What happened to all my studs?
It was still funny as hell in the movie. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Holy shit, did they kill that guy? They killed that guy. Oh shit, well, that's our job to protect him, right? Shit. All right, let's go.
Wait, which movie?
The last one where Ray and
Oh no,
Emo dude teamed
wait.
up.
But remember how they all were like, should we?
Yeah, like-
they all posed for like
everybody
a
was having their own discussions. You know, Todd, I really think that we should talk to this guy about
We are
our unions and
We are the
everything.
best guards I have
We
ever
are
seen.
totally the
we
best.
are the best.
What was that noise?
Whoa!
Shit.
Whoa.
This isn't The Last Jedi?
Yeah, in The Last Jedi, there's a
I don't
scene.
remember it.
There's a scene where Ray's in the room and Snow is talking and he's like, "Yes, feel the urge, feel your rage, Kylo."
I remember that part.
And then he goes, "Now release it," and they stab him.
I remember that part.
With the
Yeah.
light-
And then
Lightsaber.
all the guards were like, "Oh," and then they get the lightsabers and they start fighting, but they all stopped for a minute to go, "Oh, that happened?"
Yeah.
And then they all
They don't
started-
say that out loud, right?
They had
Nah,
to take a moment to process
That's
that.
just
just
all
like-
of them talking with themselves.
Oh, I was about to say.
I feel bad for the one dude who got stabbed in the eye though.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, damn.
They were the ones wearing the red
Yeah.
cloaks and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you saw how he just slid off. I was like, what
yeah,
the
the
fuck?
Praeton guards, I think they were called.
Yeah.
something like that.
I saw a little bit of the leaked thing, and I keep telling Mom, don't watch it, man.
Because I have this thing where I'm like, I like when people stay dead in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like I'm an avid believer in like, yo, anime death. I believe every show should have anime death,
Whoa,
not superhero death.
I wouldn't-
Anime has
Anime
shown you
people
that-
come back to life all the
yeah.
time.
Whoa.
Not all the
Somehow.
time, though.
Somehow.
I mean, like legit anime deaths. Like people were sad, we cried, and we know he not coming back.
It
Like
depends
Attack on
what
Titan.
anime.
Yeah, no shonens. No shonens.
I was about to say, because in Shonen, people come back alive.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
The only anime I could think where somebody
And they came
died
back.
and it was really, really sad
What?
Any.
was Full
mother?
Metal. The one the
That's
dad
what I'm
with the
referring to.
glasses
The
died.
mother.
Don't
Well, she ain't coming back.
And the daughter.
See?
The dog daughter from Fullmetal Alchemist.
That dog.
Dog. Oh,
That
no,
little
no,
girl-
no, no.
that little girl
Oh,
gets you
he
every
went
time.
there. He went there. Remember, October 3rd.
Bro, that was painful, yo.
That was painful.
She said it hurts. Oh, I was like, oh crap.
Yo, when we went to the anime festival, I had to get the medallion, bro. I had to.
I know.
It has
I
that
saw
inside
it.
of it.
I saw it. I was like,
I was like,
oof, you should have. You should have.
it's like
But
the
you
feels
were
every time I
stupid.
open this thing.
Oh my god.
Taking it back to Star Wars.
Yeah, I like when people stay dead. When
I'm
they're
hoping
dead,
that
they're dead.
everybody dies in this.
I
This,
mean,
this movie is kind of like
I'm
a
happy
lot of fan service. This trilogy, I mean, so
it's coming to
bringing
an end.
people back is just to get people excited about old characters returning.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
we already had that movie. It was called The Force Awakens.
I mean, Solo died there.
like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Solo died, and we all had to move on.
Yeah,
from it
and then
because
Carrie Fisher, rest her soul, passed too, and we lost another. So it's kind of we're getting.
She's still in the movie though.
Yeah, but she was able to record, and so
that
so
was
is
really good.
the original Lando, Billy D. Williams. He's playing Lando, and I'm like, yes.
Yo, Billy D. Williams is a funny guy, yo.
Yo, he just looks so just.
Me and DX used to always gun him, bro, because he's on the 40 ounces for Colt. How you go from Star Wars to selling 40s?
It happens. It happens.
Malt liquor.
It happens. I think he was trying to promote.
Yeah.
He was trying to promote Star Wars in the
How
whole.
you do? And he was Two-Face in Batman, but he didn't get to turn into
He didn't get
Two-Face.
to turn into Two-Face.
But how you go from turning to Two-Face to selling 40s?
No, but you gotta love the one that we know
Lando.
him from, the General's Fried Chicken.
Bruh.
Oh.
General Frank.
Sweet potato pies, yeah. General's Fried Chicken.
He's done some funny stuff in his lifetime.
He has killed it. Well, but what's the other dude from Happy Gilmore? I always get
Which
those.
one?
Remember the dude who lost his hand?
Carl Weathers.
He plays Apollo
Oh.
Creed too, right?
Yeah,
That is
Carl
Creed,
Weathers
yeah.
is a whole different caliber of
He's
actor, though.
villain. He's
funny.
Villain
He's
from Predator.
funny, but he's not like selling 40s and stuff. Nah, Carl Weathers.
he does not.
Carl Weathers is a serious guy.
Nah, he does worse. He does Adam Sandler movies.
No, but everybody's done that. Everybody's done one Adam Sandler. Al Pacino did an Adam Sandler.
That was true. That was true. That was true.
Proof of that movie.
We don't talk. Yeah, it is true, but we don't talk about that
That's
movie.
that's not a bad mark on your. Those movies make money.
They do.
They're
Adam Sandler
funny.
movies make money.
They're funny.
Anyway, Carl Weathers could have done a lot worse.
Yeah, but I get those two
He
confused.
could have done a Paul Blart movie,
How do you
Mall Cop or
confuse
something. That would be
Billy
bad.
D and Carl Weathers.
Because the voices.
They honestly don't sound the same. I
Sometimes
don't
their
see it.
voices catch me off guard when I'm watching a movie. So I'll be like, oh. But then when I see who it is, I'm like, oh, okay.
Kind of. That's
But
some
the
of
only
voices.
difference is Billy D looks really fucking old now.
Billy D looks
he
really
is.
old,
He's
and
old.
Billy D. Williams has a little more pep in his talk, like a little more swaggy talk.
Yeah.
He almost sounds like an old pimp from like the 70s.
Weathers did that one movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like all
Yeah,
his energy.
Predator.
Now he's just
Predator.
Villain!
But he was jacked
You're
back
sure?
then.
Jack. Now look
They
at
were
him.
shaking hands and arm wrestling at the
In
same
the
time.
middle. They're like, Dylan!
Me and Mara tried to turn that into a fucking thing. We couldn't do it.
Bro, like how do
It's
you?
so serious.
Yeah, like you see the veins in their arms
Right,
pop
just-
out.
But Arnold is like real, like buff and all that.
What did they call him? What was his name in the movie? Mason, you
Dylan?
son of a bitch.
No,
Right.
Dylan. His name was
Oh,
Dylan.
Dylan, you
Dylan.
son of a bitch.
The other guy was a Mac. Remember?
Yeah, Mac, bro.
Mac,
Holy
Mac,
shit.
Mac.
But nah, I want everybody right now in the Star Wars to die. Just saying. Because I want
mean-
the other stories about Star Wars. Because I started recently looking into the other lores and everything.
Are you
so-
doing canon lore or are you doing
I'm doing
fantasy lore?
I mean,
We
let's
were saying that
see.
yesterday a little bit that we wanted like new stuff to happen in Star
Yeah.
Wars.
I say it too
doing
because this is
canon
nice.
lore,
It's
like-
cool beans to see like a Jedi.
How
but we
about
have been following
theories?
Jedi's for way too long now.
No,
How
no,
about
we've been following
theories?
the traditional Jedi.
Yeah,
I want
there's
those
the
Yo.
Grey Jedi's.
stories. Yeah,
I
want
love
that.
every great Jedi story is phenomenal.
How about theories? I don't know. Let's drum up.
I'm not making any theories about this movie, John. Do you not understand how mad this
What can you
makes
really
me?
say about it? Like, I don't think there's nothing that's left to be said about.
I mean,
She becomes
those
a great
characters.
so
Jedi.
apparently the last movie. This movie ends the saga. So let's see.
It ends the Skywalker saga. That's all I want. We're done with Skywalkers. We don't want no more Skywalkers. We don't need no more Skywalkers.
Yes, because we lost Darth Vader, aka Anakin.
He did it to himself. Why are you
Yes, he
even
did.
feeling bad?
That's still my boy. Shut up.
At least he showed some courage at the end of 6.
Yeah, but it took him what? Killing younglings.
Hey,
And
Yes.
I'm gonna blow up my daughter's planet.
They underestimated his power.
right?
Yes, because
You
of
never
Because of
underestimate his power.
Palpatine.
No, you never
Palpatine
underestimate
pulling
the
the strings
power
in
of
the
the
back.
dark side.
Because Palpatine pulling the strings, man. Palpatine.
No, he made that conscious decision. Palpatine was just there every time.
yeah.
Goading it. Yeah.
He was going it, but he wasn't like, I'ma do it. No, it was like after he killed Mace Windu, he was like,
Oh yeah, I
dropped
was
to his knees and was like, I'll do whatever you want to say, my pussy.
But now I say old girl turns into a great Jedi or everybody dies.
Let's see.
Well,
what could
I
happen.
think the only real mystery that really gets me is who is Finn gonna hook up with? 'Cause
Is
he
it
got
gonna
that
be
Asian
Rose?
chick,
Yep, Rose.
Yeah, I think it's the
and he
Asian
got
Her name is Rose.
Ray.
Look, I feel bad for that Asian chick because she got knocked off of Twitter because of Star Wars. But I feel like if she
They
ends
hated
up,
her.
She saved
if
his
she ends
life.
up with Ray,
She saved his life.
he might end up with Ray. I really want him to end up with Ray because that was like
The only thing
it's
that
been
doesn't really
happening
make
since The Force
sense.
Awakens.
The only thing that's messed up about it is that she saved him from he was gonna drive into.
He was gonna suicide himself.
Yeah, he was doing a kamikaze attack.
on some stupid ass. It's not gonna
And
work.
then
This is
she-
not Independence
Even
Day.
she
It
knew
would've.
it wasn't gonna work, so she saved him last minute. It's
It's not Independence Day.
She
Hey.
crashed into him, so she
crashed into
She
him to
almost did
protect
something that could have killed both of them just to
Yeah.
save him.
Yes, they could have done an explosion, but no.
So I mean, that kind of lines it up. Like maybe he
Yeah.
should link up with her.
right?
It's only logical.
Nah,
It
did you
is
not? No,
logical.
no, no. You wanna know why I can't say that? Because
Why?
did you see that hug that he gave Ray at the end of The Last Jedi?
That hug could have meant
No, that
anything.
hug was like, oh my god, I'm so glad you're alive.
That's that
Because
friend
she
zone
almost
hug.
died, and so
Yeah.
did he.
No, no.
That's
It is
that
a
He
friend
almost-
zone hug.
That's that
Yeah.
friend
He,
zone hug.
he almost
I will
died
f-
because
I
he
will
almost
fight you
suicided
on that.
himself.
I know.
She
will
almost
fight
died
you
because
on
of
that.
I'm asking-
Kylo Ren.
I'm asking on behalf of DX because I know he been talking about this for years. Like, yo, I think Finn needs to get Ray. You know, boom, boom, boom.
Maybe.
But I think that the way they're learning it up is that she gonna go somewhere far and do like her own thing.
Probably with old boy.
Or they'll go the Legend of Korra way, which is
She becomes a lesbian
yes, sir.
out of the blue, just like
Maybe.
Korra.
It could happen.
Korra
It
became a
could
lesbian.
happen. Who knows?
I mean, it was out of the blue.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very,
anything
very
can
out of the
happen.
blue.
Only thing we know is that we have to watch the movie to understand.
That nigga
This shit
Mako
was
turned women
awkward,
gay.
bro. What?
That nigga Mako turned people gay.
What?
Maka.
Mako.
Mako.
Maka.
Maka.
Oh, it's Mako?
I thought
Yeah,
he said his
remember the,
name.
remember the
I
fire
thought-
dude?
I
Because the
honestly-
fire dude did it, both of them.
I honestly thought he said
That's terrible
he said his own
because now
name.
they just made me think
I'm
about
like,
the movie
what?
Good Boys.
You make people gay.
I don't know what the whole idea was of turning Korra like that. I
No,
mean,
but-
it ain't bad to be a lesbian, but
I think they were
I mean,
trying to
build
appeal
it up.
to the other.
Yeah, right? Like,
Exactly.
give us hints.
Yeah,
There was no
like,
build up.
Not just wait till the end and be like, hey.
They would have had way more viewers, right?
Probably.
They saw Steven
Like, yeah,
Universe's
like,
views. They were
yeah,
like,
she don't know
we
how
should
she
have
feel
started
about
this from the
old boy."
beginning.
Exactly.
Wait, Steven Universe started the gay character thing?
No, I said Korra opened
Korra
the
started it.
Korra opened the floodgates, but
Yeah.
Steven Universe kept it.
Going.
Yeah, Steven
Yeah,
Universe
kept it
did it more openly and out there
Yeah.
because Korra they never said it at the end.
It sprung up on us.
They
You
just
know
were holding hands.
You know they did
surprised
that in
us.
Voltron too?
They had gay characters in Voltron.
Yeah, like
the old one.
No, the new one.
Oh yeah, that's not.
No, but it was like they did the same exact thing. Like you didn't know this dude was gay till the very end when they were like showing everybody's end story, and he got married to a dude. We're like, wait, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Wow.
I was like, what?
Voltron already finished on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they finished it quick.
Yo, they went through some seasons though. I give them that.
I saw the first two and they were good. They killed off a character. They did a lot in that show.
Yeah, it was really good.
And nobody was really watching it. It was underrated.
Yep.
Those
But
good
maybe that's
shows.
what they need in Star Wars. They need like some giant mechs now. Like change the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Or at least give us one whole movie where we're just in space fighting space planes.
Juggernauts.
I would love to see just a
Dogfights.
movie where it's
Dogfights.
just dog fights. Like you know how what was that? What is that movie, Cheyenne?
Which one?
The Tuskegee Airmen.
Tuskegee Airmen.
Red Tails? Red Tails?
There we go.
Yeah.
Like
Red
Red
Tails?
Tails, just Red Tails with Star Wars characters. Would you not want to see that?
But
Yeah.
some of it,
I actually
yeah.
watched like I want to see some.
So he wants to see
Little Jedi stuff?
Yeah,
He wants to
some
see the
Force
lightsaber
users,
battle.
yeah.
I think Force
Lightsaber.
users don't have to be Jedis no more. I think you should be able to use the Force without.
Exactly.
Doing all that
That's what I
stuff.
want. I want those regular day characters who's like, yo, the Jedi has been dead and gone. And Empire been
They
running
should
shit,
get
but,
rid of the
like, I got
Jedi stuff
powers.
completely. They already revealed that the Jedis were wrong in everything they
Yeah,
did.
and technically,
Luke said it in the
Jedi
last thing.
Yeah.
But even
And
but then
Jedi
Yoda,
Order was
Yoda
over.
said it was the way they were teaching. It wasn't the Jedi are wrong. It was the way they were teaching.
The
it.
way you're teaching
The
it,
order-
it still means you're wrong.
Yeah, but the order was over. They were saying the Jedi Order is finished.
But the teachings will live on.
The teachings will live on.
It shouldn't because they were teaching wrong stuff.
No,
Yes.
but that was what Yoda was trying to explain. He was like, "Yeah, no,
Look,
it's dead, but
It's dead, but
the teachings will keep going on, and she can teach the way that she wants to teach."
yeah, she can change.
Because look, if you really want to be real, the only people who was really like, we don't really get you Jedis were like Qui-Gon Jinn, who were like Jedis.
He was a rebel.
He was a rebel.
He was
Yes,
doing his own thing.
yeah.
Mace
Qui-Gon.
Windu, because he learned how to use his anger.
No, Mace Windu was messed up, man. He said a lot of messed up things to Anakin.
well, because he
Anakin was like, "I want to be on the council. You can be on the council, but you ain't gonna be a knight.
he was suspicious.
So what am I gonna be here then?"
I mean, because I was rewatching episode
You could-
1 and 2
that's-
over the
See,
weekend.
like, look,
Yo,
you
I was
young.
rewatching
ain't gonna
episode
be none.
1 and 2 over the weekend, and they were all highly suspicious of Annie.
And I think Mace Windu was the worst. He was the one.
Yeah,
like,
he was.
You could sit with us, but you're not one of us.
Luke,
Right.
He
even
kept looking at him like that too.
because
he was a kid. He
Because
was like,
Samuel L. Jackson has that evil sense.
Why the little man
He
here?
can sense.
"You want to train this kid?"
Motherfucker. It's crazy. I'm serious.
Then you got
He had
Yoda.
he was giving the really motherfucker.
He was like
Look.
Yoda's translator. You know how when Obama had
Oh,
his
the angry translator.
They
The
had
angry
Yoda
translator.
going, "The boy is too young. The
Young.
boy is too
Old.
fucking. Oh yeah, the
Young.
boy's too old to be trained.
Young is the boy, and then
He too old to be trained."
he too old to be trying to.
And then, like Mars said during episode 3, yeah, no, we'll let you on the council,
You ain't part of the council. though.
You ain't one of us,
but you
like,
ain't no master. He
You
like,
don't-
what?
You could be a motherfucker,
All the other
but you're not.
masters is out.
But did
in
you hear
space,
Obi-
so
That's
we
practically
need
like
somebody-
saying.
You
That's
heard
like Samuel L.
Obi-Wan trying to
Jackson.
be like, yo,
So of course he turned to evil.
be okay with second place? You heard Obi-Wan? Hey, Anakin, it's okay. I mean, it's a high honor to be a knight and be on the council. He's
Because
like,
he
my
was a
nigga,
knight himself.
everybody else here is a master.
Yeah, hell,
But at least you get to
Obi-Wan
sit
was
at
a
the
knight.
big grown-ups table.
Obi-Wan was a knight, and he
y'all
didn't
still-
complain about it.
But y'all still got me eating with the big old fork and the big old spoon.
That's what I'm saying. They kind of created Darth Vader a little bit.
They put,
The
but then
grown-ups
Palpatine is what
table,
pushed it more.
Anakin.
Palpatine by his side is
Grown-ups
what,
table, Annie.
because
Grown-ups
he
table.
spent more time with Palpatine, and then that's when Palpatine fed all the dark
But
side
still,
into him.
Palpatine fed off of what the Jedi's were doing to him because they were like, "Yo, look how they treating you, bro.
Word.
look.
Come to the dark side,
Like,
bro."
are you
But
gonna,
no,
are
but
you
you
gonna
know
take
what-
that?
cookies,
But
bro.
you know
We
what
got
was the
cookies.
best though?
Come to death row.
If you watch Clone Wars, if you watch
is Knight.
Clone Wars, there was like 3 times niggas got caught with Order 66, and each time they were like, "Nah, you making this shit up."
You're making it up.
Each and every time.
I think I remember little bits and pieces of it. They how you call it? They found the clones that installed the program for 66, right? Mm-hmm. And then they didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, nah, because they said the one clone who was saying like constantly like, "Yeah, no, this is happening. This is really happening." They were like, "Yeah, it is, but you're crazy. This is not real." The other ones just took the chip out. They took it out of them. So when Order 66 was called, it was like they were still on the Jedi side. But yeah, no, ain't nobody was prepared for that.
I don't think anyone was.
The Savage.
Technically, a couple Jedis that didn't
No.
trust clones
No,
were prepared.
you know what's even more fucked up? Anakin was the only one suspicious.
Nah, it was somebody else.
No. At first, everybody was like, "Yo, I think." He was like, "Yo, I think the Chancellor knows way too much about the Force." They're like, "Yeah, it's a book. You can read that in a book." It's like, no. I mean, like, he knows way too much about the Force. Anakin, you can read a book, right? Yeah, so he's reading books about the Force. Okay. He went up to everybody and said, "I think the Chancellor is a Sith Lord." Mace Windu didn't even believe him.
I'm telling you, Mace was a dick, bro.
Until he showed up to his house, and I think something happened where he was like, "Yeah, nah, now we gotta go get him."
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, he is a Sith. And then he starts believing he's the Sith Lord. But that's after everybody was like turning his back on Anakin.
Yeah, after
So it's like, you've been the dude that's been not believing me this whole time.
basically
You want
like
me to help you?
the White Wolf.
I'll kick you out the window.
They believe him when it's too
But
late.
yeah, it's time to end the show, guys.
That was real chill.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go play the outro. So guys, thanks for having me on again. It was an
Yeah,
honor.
no problem at all. No problem at all. But
I'll
seriously,
catch you
Always
in
a
the other
pleasure.
room after
Yep.
the show.
All right.
yeah, definitely, this movie is gonna be amazing. I have a feeling.
I hope
And
so.
I'm not excited for it.
I'm looking at.
The
I'm
fuck
looking. What was that?
That sounded like Asian porn.
Well, sir, what is he watching?
I don't know, but
What's on your browser, bro? Wow, Malcolm is over here watching some weird shit in the background.
go, man. Just go.
Okay, well, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications for It's Friday Podcast YouTube channel. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on It's Friday Podcast official page.
I've got good news and bad news.
The more you know.
Good news is
Yep.
we're landing
Legos, it's been Friday.
On a Monday,
Later, guys.
We out.
may the force be with you.
Fuck you on. You're not here. We miss you.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.